I know it's hard, Israel. Trying to live right in this wicked kingdom. But our time is coming real soon.
It's been a long time, but it's coming real soon. It's gonna be okay, so I can't stop. I won't stop. Israel, don't stop. Everything that you're going through, suffering, trying to stay faithful in the truth. I know it's hard, but don't stop. Don't stop. Israel, don't stop. When that day comes, when them chariots come in the sky, everybody's gonna know why. They gon' know he's gonna give us all. He's the chosen one. He's gonna get the and our enemies gonna pay. And I wanna see that day. I wanna see it. He's gonna give us all. We're the chosen ones. We're gonna get the king. You believe what the Bible says. Get ready for the good times up ahead. I'm telling you, don't stop. Stay focused, child. In a minute, we gon' be in the kingdom, yeah. You don't believe it, I don't really care. I can't wait to see it. I just wanna be there. Israel, if you're with me, let me know you're with me. Say yeah. When the chariots come in the sky, everybody's gonna know why. They gon' know he's gonna give us all. He's the chosen one. We gon' get the kingdom, yeah. Enemies gonna pay. Yeah, they're gonna pay. I wanna see that day. I wanna see that day.
All right, family, it's time. We about to get started. We are about to get started. Just waiting for a few more people to come on in. Just bear with me for a couple more minutes. We about to get started.
Maccabeestv, showing unity, bringing forth mysteries of Israelite history, showing and proving who we are biblically, exposing false philosophies, keeping our eyes on the prophecy. Maccabeestv, showing unity, bringing forth mysteries of Israelite history, showing and proving who we are biblically, exposing false philosophies, keeping our eyes on the prophecies. Children of Israel, standing firm, we go hard, moving on things through the spirit of the Most High. Israelites bringing light to the truth in the midst of lies, being examples to the youth so we utilize anything we get our hands on to open your eyes. Of course, we get our read on. You can get edified on history, the Israelite mystery discovered through scriptures for many centuries. The proof is evident through the archaeology, old books and testimonies of our ancient family trees. Can't do nothing against the truth, but only for it. The white man said we Africans, we fell for it. The white man said we Hispanics. The fact is, we the real Jews and we children on this planet. Our people need to wake up, stop the madness, disunification, ain't embracing the real mission. Maccabeestv, showing unity, bringing forth mysteries of Israelite history, showing and proving who we are biblically, exposing false philosophies, keeping our eyes on the prophecy. Maccabeestv, showing unity, bringing forth mysteries of Israelite history, showing and proving who we are biblically, exposing false philosophies, keeping our eyes on the prophecies.
All right, family, what's up? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. We're just gonna get right into this. I know it's been a long day, and you know, I know it's been a long day, and so I don't really want to prolong this too much. I'm just doing this video because, I came across something, or something was sent to me, and so I felt it necessary to address the video that was sent to me. I'm not going to address the individuals that did the video by name, but I'm going to address some of the things that was said in the video. If you look at the title of, not the last video I put up about, Josephus, but the video before, when I spoke about the Israelite Church of God in Jesus Christ getting raided. When I spoke about that, I made a statement in the video. And in the video, in the title, I said, "Christians, shut your mouth." So I guess the Christians got upset about that, a couple of them anyway. And so they did a 4-hour video last night. 4 hours. Does that sound familiar? When myself and General Hashar did that debate against Vocab and G-Con did about 8 hours on me. So these people, they're mentally disturbed. To be a Christian, you're mentally disturbed. Christianity is absolutely the worst drug that has ever plagued the Black community, so-called Black and Hispanic Native American community. It is absolutely the worst drug that has ever plagued our people. So in the video, they had the audacity, just to show you their intellectual capacity, they had the audacity to play the part of the video where I mentioned that there's scamming that goes on amongst the conscious community. There's scamming that went on amongst the Nation of Islam. These are the accusations that's out there. This is what's out there. There's scamming that goes on amongst the Kemetic community. There's scamming in the mainstream Islamic community. You have all types of people out here scamming people with these multi-level marketing services. There's scamming in the Israelite community. But no bigger place of scamming than the church. That's pretty much what I said. And so the reason why I singled the Christians out in the video is because I knew of everybody that I mentioned, they would be stupid enough to think that they could take one incident or 2 incidents or 5 incidents and paint the entire Israelite community with one broad brush. But you do have some very mentally disturbed people in the world that seem to think that because one person or one individual or one organization has accusations of corruption against them, that that is an opportunity to try to paint us all as being the same. So rather than me go on an emotional tirade or rant, I just believe in holding up a mirror. So I'm just going to hold up a mirror to the Christian community and remind them that if tomorrow another Israelite camp was to get raided and accused of tax fraud or tax evasion or whatever, we will never, ever in this lifetime, in our lifetime, in our children's lifetime, in our grandchildren's lifetime, we will never, ever be able to match the amount of evil and corruption that is the Christian church. The difference between me and these people that did this video, I'm smart enough, I have enough sense to know that not all Christian people that subscribe to that religion are bad people. Not all Christian people are bad people. But you have people that have positions inside the church that use those positions and are corrupt, and they rob people because Black people are sick. That's what I said the last time. Black people are sick. It's everywhere. And if somebody has an evil mind or evil intentions, it doesn't matter what they call themselves. If they want to make merchandise for their people, that's what they're going to do. So this mentality of using this situation as a reason to try to paint all of us in a bad light. It was said that because the tree is so-called corrupt, that everybody that comes from it has to be corrupt. Well, if that's the case, if that is the case, right, then I say that if the tree, which is Roman Catholicism, is corrupt, then all the Christian religions that branch from there, which is pretty much all of them, if you study history, all of you are corrupt. Not necessarily the individuals, because there were many good Christians. My mother and my grandmother were good people that were taken advantage of by the church. Let's keep it real. But they were good people. They believed in what they believed in. They had good hearts and good intentions, but they were misled. So I understand there's many, many good people. I could never take the broad brush and paint all the people associated with Christianity as being evil and corrupt. But the institution is the most corrupt institution known to man, period. All right, so we're going to get into some of that tonight. All I'm doing is just holding up a mirror to the Christian church. That's all. I'm just holding up a mirror. I stand on what I said. You have no place to talk if you see corruption or alleged corruption in the Israelite community. You have no place to talk because you are a part of an institution that has been corrupt for thousands of years. Let's talk about that. Now, I want to say a couple of things really quickly, right? First thing I want to say is this. I want to take time to shout out the Justice League, because it was alleged in the video that I have no sympathy for the people that said that they were made merchandise of that came out of that organization. How stupid can you be? That's why you don't speak about stuff that you don't know. That's the reason why in the video I said I'm going to wait and see what the charges are. But now the 30-page indictment came out. I want to see what exactly is said as opposed to what's being alleged, because we're in the age of social media. So people could just say anything. So I didn't want to jump out the window and start talking about something I didn't know. And they had a problem with that. They had a problem with that because I didn't jump out the window right away, because I said I'm going to wait. But shout out to those brothers, because they actually have been a part of that church recently. So that's why I also said in the video that they also played, I'm going to leave it to the people that left, that's giving their testimony. Let them talk about it. I haven't been a part of that church since 1996. That's 22 years ago. How can I speak as an authority on what's going on inside of there when there's people that just recently left? That's what I said. That's what I said. I was in that church for 4 years, from 92 to 96. First class in 91, but not officially a part till 92, from 92 to 96. I've been out of that organization for 22 years. And I have a good reputation in Israel. There's no scandals involving me or my camp in Israel. So what are you talking about? But if I'm guilty because I'm an Israelite, then you're guilty of this. Let's share my screen. Let me share my screen. We're going to start off with this video right here. Let's share the screen for a second. Right here. How many of y'all ever saw this video? Right? I want you to ask yourself, as you're watching this video, ask yourself a question. Has an Israelite ever done something like this? If an Israelite did do something like this, what would the Christians say? Why have they not made any videos condemning this? Huh? Let's go. Watch this.
I walk on this money. Woo! Woo! Get some anointing. You put some up here. Woo! Woo! Put some money.
You got people in that church right now that can't pay their bills. You have people in that church right now that are behind on their electric bill, behind on their rent, behind on their car payment, elderly people that can't pay for their medicine because Medicare and Medicaid doesn't cover them fully, people that need surgery, all types of things that you could think of going on in that church right now. How many people have left this organization, this congregation, because of stuff like this? This is a sickness that's in every aspect of the Black community, but you got stupid Christians that take one incident and try to say, well, all of them are bad. Well, all of you are bad then. That's talking SHIT. Let's go.
Put some anointing on this money. You put something up here.
How do you put some anointing on the money? Did you hear that crap? How do you put some anointing on the money by stepping all over it? What kind of nonsense is that? If an Israelite did this, what would the Christian church say? And this is what they're saying that we need to leave Israel and come back to? This? You got to be kidding, man. Listen to this dude.
Put some money, put some anointing on this money. You put something up here. You put prosper, I said.
So where in the Bible does it say that if you step on the money, you're going to prosper? You heard him? Prosper. Where's that in the scriptures? Now, I had to stop it because in the video, right, my last video, I said Creflo Dollar has been robbing the people too. So in their video response to me, they say, oh, well, Creflo Dollar has never been accused of stealing, of tax evasion, and he never went to jail, and he's at home with his with his family. Yeah, because the people in this congregation are sheep. This is clear he's robbing the people. He's down with the program. He don't have to be arrested for daggone tax evasion for us to know he's robbing the people. How stupid can you be? Come on. Look at this wolf. Y'all see this? Hey.
Your bills are paid.
So now here's the question. Here's the question, right? If I don't have sympathy, according to you, if I don't have sympathy for the people because I didn't speak on something I didn't know at the time, because I chose to speak carefully and wait to see what the accusations was and separate the real from the gossip. So I said, I'm gonna wait in the video. I only read what the article says. Since then, the 30-page indictment has come out, so there's more to be said. But y'all got mad because I didn't want to speak on what I don't know. And for that, because I didn't want to gossip, for that reason, now you're saying, basically, I don't care about the people. Okay, so where's your video on the people that gave them money to that right there? Where's your video on that? Is that righteous, what you just saw? Is that in the scriptures? But ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't stop there. I gotta share my screen again, because you probably think, well, that's an isolated incident, right? Only Creflo Dollar and Leroy Thompson would do something like that, right? Right? Wrong. Watch this. This is Bishop Tolbert. Just watch.
Every power from hell will be broken.
Brothers and sisters, that is money on the floor. Y'all see that? And this dude is dancing and yelling like James Brown and dancing all over the money. Excited. And the same thing applies. You have people in that congregation that are suffering and giving up their money looking for a healing from the Most High. And these pastors are living it up, and they're rich, and their congregation is suffering. Yes, it happens in the Israelite community, but like I said, you can't talk because it happens in yours, and it happens in the mosques. It happens everywhere. Let's go. Where is this in the scriptures? So let me get this right. You've been telling people for the longest time the Israelites are corrupt. I done told you. I told you they was bad. I told you. So we supposed to come back to church? We supposed to come back to church, right? Look what's happening in the church. That shows the hypocrisy of a lot of you. You're hypocrites. That's what you are. Because you're using this as an agenda because you hate the Israelites. That's too damn bad. The Bible is the book of the Israelites. The Bible has nothing to do with the religion of Christianity. From Genesis to Revelations is about the Israelites. And the Gentiles in the New Testament that were waking up and coming back were Israelite foreigners that had left their customs and discontinued from their customs and followed the heathen. And the Most High began to bring them back through the ministry of the Apostle Paul. The Bible is the book of the Israelites. So you don't have to like us, but we ain't going nowhere. And when you read the book of Jeremiah, the 31st chapter, the Most High said, as long as the sun and moon are in their stead, where they are, and I'm paraphrasing, the seed of Israel will never cease to exist from before him. So you ain't got to like us, but you got to deal with it. You do got to deal with it. Let's go. Do y'all see this? Look at this clown. But she didn't talk about this in her video. No, she didn't talk about this. All she was concerned with is that one Israelite organization is under an indictment for taxes, and now the whole Israelite movement is bad. I done showed y'all 2 videos of this crap. What about this? Crickets. Crickets. That's why I said what I said in the video. It's everywhere, but I knew somebody would be stupid enough to try to use it to their advantage. So Israel, all I'm showing y'all, when they do that, just hold up this mirror. All I'm doing is just holding up a mirror. That's all. Okay, I hear you about that. And you know what? You're right. That was evil. That was evil. But what about this? And where's this in the scriptures? While we at it, where's that? So let me talk to y'all. Let me look at y'all for a second. I don't. So once again, I'm going to say it again. My heart goes out to the brothers and sisters that were affected by what happened to them when they was in that organization. Now, I want to say this, right? I have people in my organization that come out of the Israelite Church of God in Jesus Christ in my camp. The elder over Pittsburgh, Elder Kazak Gabar, shout out to that brother. He was originally in the Israelite Church of God in Jesus Christ and was mistreated. Him, his wife, his children, his wife's sister, and her children. And all of them left. They didn't leave the Israelite faith, but they left that church. And they saw something in our congregation that they liked. And they've been with us ever since. Going on now about 7-8 years. So of course my heart goes out to brothers and sisters that go through something. What I said was, and I'm going to say it again, it's not my place to speak about something that's going on in the organization that I left 22 years ago. There are enough people that can give you contemporary testimonies about what happened. Furthermore, there's another brother that's in my camp, right? The brother is a little bit challenged. And he was mistreated in there. I'm just going to say it like that. And he was mistreated in there. And he left. And is a part of our camp. I don't want to say his name. Because they weren't patient and willing to work with the brother. We were. And he's with us and he's happy. So all this crap talking about no sympathy, of course I have sympathy for those brothers and sisters. And if they come to me, I'll treat them right. I'll interview them on Maccabeestv. I'll allow them to get their story out. No problem. What are you talking about? But I'm not going to tell the story because I wasn't there. That's gossiping. I don't need to do that. The Injustice League is doing a great job on their own. They don't need my commentary. The reason why I did the video that I did was because I knew you stupid, not all you Christians, because some of you, like I said, some of you have a good heart, but I know some of you stupid ones would use it as an advantage to try to lump us all in. That's why I did it. To show y'all that we're not going to cover up what's going on in our community. That's what y'all do. That's what Christians do. We don't do that. Okay? When something is wrong, we're going to speak on it. And the people that actually have firsthand eyewitness testimony, they speak on it the loudest. And that's what's been happening. What's wrong with that? Now watch this, y'all. Share my screen again. Watch this. I'm going to show you the Most High is good. The Most High is good. Watch this. Plenty more where that stuff came from. Watch this now. This is from CBS News, right? Y'all can see that, New York. The article is dated right here. You can see the article is dated November 1st of 2016. If you think back, that is the first time that their church was raided. And from what I understand, and I could be wrong, and again, I'm going to speak and tell you what I don't know. I'm not going to throw myself out there and be later on be proven to be a daggone fool. My understanding is whatever books or whatever was taken out of there, whatever records was taken out of there, that's where these charges come up. If I'm wrong, then you can correct me and tell me I'm wrong. But that's not the point why I'm showing you this, right? So this is from November the 1st, 2016. So because the FBI raided an Israelite organization, that means that everybody should leave. We're all corrupt now. But watch this. Watch how the Lord is good. Watch this, right? So CBS News, New York, November 1st, 2016. Let's read. This is a very, very short article, and the dagger is right here. Here it goes. New York City, CBS New York. FBI agents raid 2 churches in East Harlem today. 2 churches, not 1. Bet you didn't know that, Christians. Bet you didn't know that. You're only talking about 1, but 2 churches got raided for tax evasion. 2. Investigators cordoned off the Israelite Church of God in Jesus Christ on Madison Avenue Tuesday afternoon. Some civil rights organizations have called the Black Separatist Church a hate group, but watch this, here it comes. Agents also raided the Bethel Church of our Lord Jesus Christ on 3rd Avenue the same day for the same reason. But they only want to talk about the Israelites. The Christians I'm talking about. How come you ain't talking about this? How come you're not talking about this? Of course you're not going to talk about it. Of course not. Let's move on. I'm not going to do this all night. Let's move on. Now, all I had to do was come to YouTube. Real simple. Here's another reason why I said they have no business talking. All I have to do is come to YouTube and type in "pastor stole money." And look what we find. A treasure trove, about 21,900 results. Do y'all see that? 21,900 results of videos that match that subject. But we're supposed to stop being Israelites because 1 organization is under investigation, or even 2 or 3 if it was that. We're supposed to stop being Israelites. The whole thing is corrupt, and come to the Christian church where I just type in a simple YouTube search and I get 21,900 results for pastors stealing money. You got to be out of your mind. You have to be out of your mind. Let's look at some of the titles. Pastor fails miserably when interviewed by court about how he spends his ministry funds. We're going to watch a little bit of this one in a minute. Here's another one. Church members fighting over pastor stealing money. Here's another one. Pastor accused of stealing money from his own church. Here's another one. And yes, it's a white boy, but guess what? Yeah, he's a Christian. So you guilty. I'm guilty. You guilty. Pastor spends $200,000 of church's money to buy his own book. So this clown wrote a book that didn't sell. So he took the church's money and spent $200,000 to buy his own book so he could get on the New York Times bestseller list. But we're supposed to leave the Israelite community and go back to being a church. That's why the video says Christians live in glass houses, because you do. Okay? Miami pastor stole a $9,000 check, forged it, and deposited it. This is Pastor Eric Reedon. This is 5 months ago. Here's another one. African-American pastor accused for stealing money. Made the news. Here's another one. Local pastor accused of stealing money from a church. Here's another one. This is a goodie. This is a goodie. Virginia pastor and his wife arrested in $1,200,000 congregation fraud scheme. Oh. Should I continue? Just a couple more. Just a couple more. Former Cape Central pastor accused of stealing funds. This one is the same one as before. The other pastor that stole $1.2 million. Here's another one. Dallas pastor arrested for theft of up to $500,000. Y'all get the point, right? Y'all get the point? You get the point? This is ridiculous, man. That's why I said what I said has to stand. It has to stand. How can you base one organization, or let's say, like I keep saying, let's say tomorrow another one, let's say next week another one. How can you base an entire movement that's worldwide, it's global, You have thousands of congregations, millions of practitioners of the Israelite movement. How are you going to base a couple of incidents on a whole movement, but then tell me that I can't do that to you? And yours is way worse, and way more often, and way more frequent, and way more blatant. When you got two different pastors dancing on money in front of broke parishioners. How evil must you be? Come on, man. Come on. Furthermore, let's look at another tab I put in. Let's talk about this. We're going to watch this too. What about all the child molestation that's going on in the churches? What about that? What about the children that are getting molested inside the churches by these preachers and pastors? What about that? Can you imagine if any Israelite congregation was to ever have somebody that comes out that was a child molester? Can you imagine the amount of videos the Christians would do? Huh? But they ain't do the one on this. And this one is real heartbreaking. I don't know how many of y'all saw this video. This sister right here, she went up to the pastor and she filmed herself confronting him about molesting her and her sister when they were children. Let's look at it. It's only 1 minute and 9 seconds long. Let's look at it. Let's hold the mirror up to the Christian church.
I'm very good now that I finally get to face you as a man. Now that I'm grown. This is him. He's been ruining my life for a long time. Now I have the strength to face the man himself. Robert Lee. I'm the person. Like, he's been running my life for my sister life. You know what you did to me and my sister. You know it. Me, the one you molested. Yeah, sister. The one you molested. You didn't do that. And you can sit there and have church and be okay. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. You're not gonna. I don't forgive me. Please be live. I want you to live. And apologize. Just be sorry for what you did. You apologize. Thank you. I apologize. Apology accepted.
So the dude didn't even deny it. He didn't even deny it. First of all, he said, stop filming me. Then when she said, just apologize, he apologized. I'm not apologizing for something if I didn't do it. Why did he apologize? Because he did it. Could you imagine if that was an Israelite? Come on, man. Pastor convicted of child molestation sentenced to 35 years. Okay? Then you have another dude down here. He's considered a virtuous pedophile. Virtuous pedophile. Okay? Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Pastor accused of molesting a boy. What are we talking about here? Pastor suspected of molestation. And I could go on and on and on and on. And I didn't even really do a thorough search. I just did a quick search. This is going on in the Christian church that y'all say is superior in spirit to being an Israelite. And don't give me none of that crap about that's not your Christian church. You are, I'm talking to the people that made the video. You are guilty by association with that faith, with that institution. You are guilty by association. Why? Because we're all guilty by association according to you. So are you. The pendulum swings both ways. That's the way it goes. Next up, since we want to talk about tax evasion, here's a guy that's accused of tax evasion. He's a pastor. We're going to watch this video too. Here's another one, tax evasion. And another, and another, and another, and Benny Hinn. Remember in the video you said about Benny Hinn? Benny Hinn is home with his family. He wasn't accused. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Here's another one. A pastor accused of scamming $9 million. That's more than y'all say Tazadakia took from the IRS. $9 million. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Watch this. Watch this.
Governor Wolf is proposing another severance tax.
I should have
go to education and strengthening our schools.
I should have set it up before I did that.
At a world-renowned televangelist office, agents walked out of Benny Hinn's grapevine office with boxes full of evidence today. Robbie Owens is there live.
Well, Kaylee, agents confirmed for us that Benny Hinn was not here at his headquarters when that search warrant was served today. The ministry's website has him in Paris for several days in an event there, but as you can see, agents are still here on site. As you mentioned, Hinn's ministry has attracted a worldwide following, and even those that don't follow are aware of his fame. He's become well known for his claims to be able to heal believers by his mere touch. Meanwhile, phone lines at his headquarters this afternoon were either jammed or not being answered. All day, federal agents with the Criminal Investigations Division of the IRS could be seen moving in and out of this office building. Postal Inspector Police were also on site. Many were carrying empty boxes, suggesting that they would be filled with evidence requested in that search warrant. Agents, of course, were characteristically close-mouthed with details of their presence here, but nearby workers watched with amazement.
They all just hopped out, man. It was like it just happened.
All right, I don't have to prolong and play the whole video. You get the point. This happens everywhere. And this guy's under the religion of being a Christian, under the organization of Christianity. And a lot of our people are in those churches. But you know why you Christians don't really talk heavily against this? Because people are going to look at all of you the same like you try to do us. So you kind of ignore it. But when something happens amongst us, then you got everything to say. But I'm holding up a mirror and I'm showing you, like I said, you don't have nothing to say. Now let's watch this video over here. Let's see. What is this? Oh, yeah, another thing. Let's talk about this. Y'all see what I put in the search right there? Pastor murders his wife. Look at this. Look at all these Christian pastors that are murdering their wives. How many Israelite leaders have done that? If one Israelite leader was to kill his wife, what do you think the backlash would be? But the Christians who live in a glass house is making videos talking about people need to stop being Israelites and be a Christian. No, don't be that Christian over there, but be this Christian over here. Y'all are full of it. Look at this. Look at this. All these dudes. Look at this. Pastor's mistress planned marriage after the wife's murder. They murdered the wife and then planned to get married. Can you imagine if that was an Israelite? Come on, man. All right. Let me come back. Let's see where it is. Where is it? Where do I want? Nope. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah. I want to watch this for a second, man. I want y'all just to see this. If you've never seen this before, check this out. Check this out.
All right, so what is this residential center?
That's the residential center, y'all.
Oh, this is a place that the ministry owns. Well, not own. We're in the process of buying that. Yeah, we don't
own
it yet.
So are you renting to buy, or are you?
Yeah, we're leasing to buy.
You have that as an asset of $2,844,500. So do you own it?
I just answered that, didn't I? I said we didn't own it.
Okay, but where does the? I'm sorry.
We're leasing to buy it. Did you? I thought we just said that.
All right, but you have listed it as an asset worth $2,844,000.
Oh, that should be more of a liability.
All right, so where does the number $2,844,000 come from on your asset and liability?
That's, I guess, the appraisal value.
So y'all understand what's going on. He's getting accused of stealing money, and the books don't match up to what he's saying. So now they got him all twisted up. This dude took millions and millions and millions of dollars from poor people. But we only want to focus on the Israelites. Are you kidding me?
Or the residential center.
Is it a home?
No, it's a residential center. We use it.
All right, so You're saying it's not something you own, but you have it listed as an asset of $2.8 million.
That's probably a mistake. Like I say, it probably should be a liability.
Okay, and what goes on at the residential center?
It is really it's a gathering place for our ministry where I bring in different leaders and also the staff that we have as a place of, maybe resort and teaching and training.
Resort?
Yeah, teaching. A resort where we teach and train.
If David E. Taylor was being investigated by the federal government, like many have lied.
I'm just gonna play a little bit more. I don't have to prolong it. Y'all get the message. Listen to this clown.
November 29th, 2013, JMMI paid over $6,000 to Louis Vuitton.
Hmm? Yes.
What would that be for?
Well, this is for clothes concerning my TV ministry as well.
Oh, you have to wear Louis Vuitton?
It don't matter what name it is. The point is clothing are allocated to us for ministry purposes as well.
What do you mean they're allocated to you?
In a media ministry.
In a what?
Media ministry.
Yeah.
Okay, or on the road when I'm always traveling and using my clothes, I'm sweating through them. So I'm needing new clothes.
Yeah, he be sweating out all that pig juice and pork that them damn Christians eat. That's what he be sweating out.
Also for television ministry for the years. So.
And so you use ministry money to buy your wardrobe
outfit. It's allocated more towards ministry apparel.
Does that go into what your income is?
I'm sorry.
You show that in your income that you got Louis Vuitton clothing?
No, that's not. That
doesn't show.
Because it don't go there.
It don't go there. I don't know what that means.
It don't belong there. That's out of place.
What's out of place?
You don't get taxed on things like that. that's for ministry business purpose. So it's not
Louis Vuitton.
Well, you can call whatever you want.
So June 2014, you spent $3,500 by JMMI to Versace in the Bahamas. Yes?
I'm sure that's right. If it shows there.
And that was for clothing for you?
Yes, probably. Yes, most likely.
So you don't see that there's any problem when you're ministering to the poor, the sick, the needy, to be appearing in Louis Vuitton and Versace?
Well, that ain't something I purchase all the time.
So translation, no, he don't see nothing wrong with it. He doesn't see nothing. And it took the daggone white woman to say, but you're ministering to the poor and the needy. But this is what they're accusing us of doing. They're living in a glass house talking about us. And look what's out here for us to find. It wasn't hard for me to find this. Just a little bit more, y'all. Just a little bit more.
Well, looks like you did several times. And
I'm a very frugal person when it comes to this. I go to the right places to get a lot of suits. And if I get some from those places, you don't see that.
I don't see Macy's.
No, you don't see that. Because Macy's don't have the kind of suits that I wear. But what I'm saying is this Louis Vuitton things, you don't see that in our charges all the time.
2013 and 14, JMMI spent over $30,000 in your clothes. Does that sound about right?
What year was that?
13 and 14.
Oh God, yes, because I was traveling so much and sweating through all my clothes.
Exactly. Yeah, that pig juice.
It probably wasn't enough because just have so.
But they have to be top of the line, expensive ones.
No, they're not top of the line clothes.
Louis Vuitton's not top of the line.
Those not where I get my suits from.
Well, you got something from them spent thousands and thousands.
Well, the belts are more lasting, so that's good.
Come on, you're buying belts for $5,000?
No, I mean multiple belts. Not
August 2014, you went to the Gucci store in Troy and purchased something?
Yeah, like I say, it probably was a belt or maybe shoes. I don't know. But I don't usually buy my suits from these very expensive places. I just get the the things that I invest in will last longer, like such as belts.
You got to go
or
to
shoes.
Gucci or places like that.
Well, no, I buy those things from there because they have a better TV appearance for the belt.
For asking for money from the poor?
No, it's,
you paid $1,000 to Mansour Clothing in New York, and then another $715. Whose clothing was that for?
Where is that now? I don't understand.
August 1st, October 28th. Total over $1,700 to Monsieur Clothing in New York.
I don't know about that.
You testified at your last deposition that JMMI owns 3 vehicles, a BMW, a Mercedes, and a Bentley.
Sounds like the same cars that they said Tazadaki has. Sounds like the same thing to me, but the Christians don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that. But I do.
Yes.
Have you driven those cars?
Yes.
And that's me saying that this is everywhere. So if we're going to talk about corruption, let's talk about it in every community. We got to talk about it in the conscious community, in the Christian church, amongst the Israelites, amongst the secular community, in the mosque. We got to attack it everywhere. And child molestation, and murder, and rape, and everything else. And stop using things as an opportunity, man. Y'all disgusting.
Is Michelle?
No. We usually have a driver.
The 3 cars that we've talked about, in whose name are the titles?
Then the ministry name.
They're all in JMMI.
I think everything except the Bentley.
Whose name is the Bentley in?
It's in DeWin McDeal.
I have a question, just from a, you minister the poor and the sick and all that. Isn't it a little offensive to be driving around in a Bentley and a Mercedes to people that really, are impoverished and sick and ill and AIDS and drug rehab? Isn't it a little offensive to sort of being show placing what you have?
Well, dear one, I don't show place to people, and I'm not in
Bentley.
that car. You don't see me driving around in that car every day. I don't do that.
But it's in the ministry. Everybody in the ministry sees you. You said you drive it.
I haven't before. You just asked me have I drove it, but it ain't something I drive every day or even every year. I don't do that. I have drivers who pick up my guests, my high-profile guests. No.
But do you see my point that people that are suffering and giving you whatever their last dime is and in donations and drug habits, does it have them see you drive around your high-profile guests in a Bentley or Mercedes might be offensive and hurtful even?
It could be offensive if they didn't know my life, but they.
Okay, so I'm not even. I think y'all kind of see where I'm going with this. Like, I don't have to prolong this video and make it into a 2-hour video. Y'all see exactly what's going on here. And so, I felt compelled to do this video, and I'm not going to respond to everything that these people say. I'm sure they're going to say more because they don't have a life. So I'm not going to waste my time responding to everything that they say. But I just want the Christians to understand, and the majority of them didn't say anything because I think they understand exactly where I'm coming from. Our people are sick. You have a lot of people that go into these different institutions and use them as leverage against our people. It's not by coincidence that many pastors were ex-pimps, womanizers. It's not by accident. Because who makes up the majority of the church? Let's be real. Women. I'm talking about the black church. Women. That's why you have so many of these dudes getting into that profession. Because they know how to pimp people. They ain't got to hit you. They just know how to talk you into doing certain things. They have what they call a gift of gab. And so they become pastors and preachers. That's what the Christian church consists of. So most people that are reasonable understand that. And so when they see corruption, they speak against corruption, period. But don't try to use it as leverage to say that this group of individuals is this, all of them. You just sound stupid when you say that, especially if you're into something like Christianity. Let's not forget, and I'm going to pretty much end off with this. Let us not forget, all the slave owners were Christians. Your presidents who have been raping and robbing and murdering in this country, the Native Americans and our people in the Caribbean, South America, and all over the world were Christians. The Ku Klux Klan, Christians. Donald Trump is a Christian, so he says. Okay? The people that created all these different diseases and stuff that's ravaging our people is Christians. It is liberal Christians that are encouraging our women to have abortions, like Al Sharpton, liberal Democratic preacher, Jesse Jackson, Christians. Okay? So you live in a glass house. So like I said, and I stand on it, you have no reason to talk. You can talk. I'm not telling you you can't talk. I'm just saying to you that when you're talking, we're just over here looking at y'all like you're stupid. All right? So let me just see who's on the let me just give a couple of shout outs to the people that came in, man. Shout out to everybody on the comment board. I see you. Anava Kahun 12. Shalom to you. Brother Claude White. Shalom to you. Hey, Claude White, you said that's Stephen A. Smith's brother. Yeah, that dude do look a little bit like Stephen A. Smith, right? Yeah. Obadiah Yedai, I see you. Troy McLean. I see you, true Israelites. Shalom to everybody. Yatakwas. Yatazak. Shalom. Shalom to you. Shalom to you all, man. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'm making a few of y'all, a few brothers and sisters. 1 second. I'm making a few of you brothers and sisters that I see normally on the live stream. I'm making y'all moderators. Ivana Khan, you see Anava Khan, you see that wrench next to your name? I made you a moderator on the channel. I appreciate you, man. I do appreciate you and everything that you do, coming through, always showing love and support. So I definitely made you a moderator. You know, because as the channel grows and we get this, I can't really see what's going on in the comment boards. I'm gonna need some of y'all to yeah, the wacky world of old TV. You know what? You're right. I'm about to do that now. I got a special request. You're right. Benjamin, you got it, bro. You got it. You got the wrench, family. When I'm live, I need y'all because I don't be looking at the comment boards. When people come in here and say stupid stuff, I need y'all to just take care of me. Just kick them the hell out. All right? We got work to do, man. I'm not spending a lot of time on this. I'm not going to do 100 videos back and forth. I just wanted to use this, what they said, as a springboard to talk to you guys, you brothers and sisters, about what's out there. I didn't even give them the courtesy of playing a video. To hell with them. 1 second. Okay, you know what? Special request from my brother Wacky World. So I'm gonna share my screen one more time. I definitely should have put this up there already. I should have put this up there already, man. Christianity is a hell of a drug. Let's go.
Need a crappy drawing of a pink bird thing? Ask your niece. Go to Fiverr and get a professionally designed logo for brand recognition. Any style, any budget.
Why? Because he cared for you. Don't you know that God is so concerned about you? I mean you're going through hell right now, and you're needing God to work the miracle. Pray that God will not only hear, but God will answer my prayers. The prayer of faith for you, for God to work in your family, and God will do it for your faith for you. God will cause supernatural miracles to happen for you. Such an hour as this, and God is using this thing, and God is a prayer answering God. All right, let's go right back to the personal prayer. Get ready to happen for you, girl. Right now.
I'm sorry.
If you're tired of the devil stealing, if you're tired of the devil killing, if you're tired of the devil destroying your life, you must order the personal package, and you got to order it right now.
Now, wait a minute. That's a scam right there. If you're tired of the devil stealing, if you're tired of the devil robbing, if you're tired of the devil destroying your life, you have to order the personal prayer package. That's a scam. Let's go back and watch that again. What y'all Christians talking about? Y'all are out of your mind. Let's go.
The devil stealing. If you're tired of the devil killing, if you're tired of the devil destroying your life, you must order the personal package, and you got to order it right now. Woo! And get ready for supernatural miracles to take place in your home and your life. The God, hallelujah, is causing those powers to be destroyed. And Thelma, God is healing you.
Family, that red handkerchief is Masonic. That's for another show. That's Masonic. That collar he has around his neck, that is Masonic. But that's another show. Let's go.
God is healing you. Oh, that's it right there. Oh my God. Tell me how you feel now.
I feel good. I feel the Spirit of God.
I feel him all over you too, Thelma. Yes. God is touching you in such a powerful way right now. Ooh, thank you, Jesus.
Where's that in the scriptures? Where's that in the scriptures? And don't use Acts 2. No matter of fact, use it. Use it. So I could cut you. Use it.
Lift those hands before God and tell God thank you. Ooh, and the stakes. I command you to loose your hold off of Thelma's life now. Ooh, girl,
yo, this dude has mental problems. I'm just saying, and his wife is no better. Just so y'all know. And this dude was on BET. I don't know if he's still on there. Y'all can let me know on the comment board. He was on BET. He used to be a preacher on BET, reaching millions of our people's households with this nonsense. But you telling me you got a problem with the Israelites? Oh, I know. You not this type of Christian. It's different. Get the heck out of here.
Right there. Huh? A miracle working God, and God is live. Personal prayer package. Oh, you need that personal prayer package. You're just one prayer, just one prayer away from getting your miracles. And you command those walls to come down now. Right. And I loose new walls of his mind. Oh, that's it right there, Alvin. Take a deep breath and receive the peace. Ooh, Kobai, Shadalabokosai of Almighty God. Take another deep breath, Alvin, and receive the peace. Did you feel that, Alvin? Yes. Together than they've ever been before. In Jesus' name. And God is going to cause the middle country town, but God has empowered us. You know, I'm ready for God.
How y'all doing, man? Y'all all right? Y'all all right? Y'all in the mood for one more? I got one more for y'all. One more for y'all. All right? Yeah. I played this before, but maybe y'all didn't catch it. Yo, this is, listen, I know a white boy put this together, but this is funny. This is what Christianity at 101. This is Christianity right here. Watch this, y'all. This is hilarious.
Right about now, we're to the last one for the clips and die. So I want everybody to make some noise for the clips and the die. Stand up, I want to know what's up for the different time of the mic. Stand up, go.
Y'all love this. I watched this joint like this. Like, yo, when you get a chance, go to his channel. Yo, he killed it. There's like 10 of these.
We got some roses for me, darling. Is anybody having a good time? Yeah. What's up, my virtue? Listen.
By the power of law.
Wicked DJ! What? Hey! One more time! Hey! Wicked DJ! DJ Clip! Do it again!
Everybody listen to me. We coming to rubber duck style. I know somewhere them can't compete. No.
What about the power to the back? Check the mind, touch the back. What about the mic? What about the yellow drop of one? And then the drop out of Baba. And then the drop of Camolo. Chino and Sabatino. So baby, what baby? Somebody make some noise.
Where's this in the scriptures? Where it? No, let me not curse, because this is what I'm talking about. Like, what are y'all? What you talk?
Follow your dream. I live in the dream. I live in the light. It's all back to your day. Take a word from me. If I don't do it darkness, I don't do it darkness. I don't do it darkness. I need to do it. I need good fun. Give it to Bill. Take a look at the light. I think it's something to know. I should do it on the microphone. You've never done it. Because I see somebody. Who wants to read out? Who wants to read out? Who wants to read out? Who wants to rewind? Are you having a good time? I say DJ, you say hey, DJ. You're not now absolutely blasted inside, my friend.
Yo, family, I'm telling y'all. Yo, here's the dude's channel right there. The dude's name is Airloaf. Right? When you get a chance, 1 second. All types of crazy pop-ups, man. When you get a chance, this is the dude's channel right here. You see all these? He has a lot of, he has 9 of these joints. All of them are funny. All of them are funny. This is a short one. Why not? This is a short one.
No, man. Yo, MC, what's your name again?
10 tribes in the building. So in case any of y'all laughing at Judah.
1, 2, listen up. Roll the muscle, circle. Listen. Hey, yo, we ain't snitches. MC bitches. We ain't snitches. MC bitches. We ain't snitches. MC bitches. We gon' put them on, they say a couple bitches here. We ain't snitches. MC bitches. We ain't snitches. MC bitches.
Okay, I'm going to ask one more time. Where is this in the Bible? When the Holy Spirit came upon them on the day of Pentecost, where does it say they was doing this in the Bible? Where's that?
Yo, watch out. There's a
Where's that in the scriptures? Look at that. That's a demon. That is a demon. That's a demon. That's not in the scriptures. When the Holy Spirit came on the apostles, they wasn't doing that. Come on, man. How you know that is it was cohesive, that people heard them speaking in their own language. It was very understandable. This is demonic. And this is what they want us to come back to. Let's go, because I'm about to end this. Really? That's what happens when the Holy Spirit comes on you? Really? Really? That's what the apostles were doing when the Holy Spirit came on them? Really? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Yo, it's like I said, the channel, the dude's name is Earloaf. That's his channel. He has 9 videos on there, you know, to entertain yourself watching. I think I've watched all these videos about 10, 12 times each. They're funny. Sorry. Anyway, let me just see what's going on real quick on the comment boards. Nope. It means it's my PowerPoint. Definitely didn't want that. It's a PowerPoint I have coming soon. Anyway, let's see who I have here on the comment boards. Right, Wacky World of O's TV said Freestyle Friday is back at the pulpit. Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to those white boys that made that video. That was funny. I'm sorry. That was funny. I appreciate a good laugh. I'm sorry. You know, they laugh at us, we laugh at them. Yanis, I appreciate that donation on the super chat. Much appreciated to you, sis. I do what I do for the love of Israel, though, man. You know what I'm saying? By the way, you know, let me just show you love too, real quick, because you always support. I see you on every live stream giving words of encouragement, man. So I'm gonna give you a wrench too. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Listen, family, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming, you know, watching on a Monday night. You know, I know it's a long day of work. It's a long day for me too. You know what I'm saying? And so, but I just felt like I had to do this because these are the attacks that's gonna come on our community. You know, and this case is just really getting started right now. So he's going to take depositions and there's going to be a lot of different things that's going to come out, you know, and I don't support any of it. So I want to say one last time, my heart goes out to all the victims or people that was victimized. I have some of them in my camp. So my heart goes out. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to jump out the window. I'm not going to talk about something that I don't know what the hell happened. I'm going to allow the people that witnessed it, that were party to it, I'm going to allow them to speak for themselves. I'm just going to give the general news to the Israelite community, and also pretty much let people know that we're not going to sweep our dirt under the rug like you Christians do. But you have so much dirt in the Christian church, you're out of rugs. You have no place to hide your dirt anymore. And as far as I'm concerned, the whole Christian church is attached to the Roman Catholic Church because that's where y'all come from. That's where y'all come from. And I didn't even pull up a tab for homosexuals in the church. Forget about that. Y'all choir directors and all of them is homosexuals, man. Some of the women in the church is lesbians, have a masculine spirit. Like the 2 sisters that made the video about me, they had a masculine spirit. I read their spirit. It was masculine. Anyway, that's it for me, family. Once again, as always, make sure that y'all subscribe to Maccabeestv TV, family. Don't forget to subscribe to Maccabeestv TV and Sisters of the Maccabees. Support the sisters. Sisters of the Maccabees channel. There's a new video over there with Brother Patrick Delves that I didn't put on his channel. So make sure you subscribe to the whole family of Maccabees channel. Maccabeestv TV, Sisters of the Maccabees, Maccabeestv 2, Healthy Hebrew Kitchen, and Maccabeestv TV Music. All right. I'm coming back. I believe Wednesday. I got something in the works on Wednesday. I got a live coming. I'll let y'all know more about it. It's going to be very good. It's going to be a very controversial topic amongst Israel. It's going to be a conversation just amongst us. So I'm supposed to be getting up with a few brothers. I really don't want to say much about it yet until I speak to them. But I'll be back Wednesday, Most High's will. And also I'm going to have my brother Claude White, if you're still watching. You know you're about to come on Maccabeestv. Maybe even tomorrow, if you're available. We'll do a quick interview with you tomorrow, because I saw your video, man. You made some very, very powerful statements. So I want to talk to you in front of the people. All right? So with that, family, I say shalom to y'all. Have a blessed rest of your evening. And thanks for watching Israel all day, every day, until the Most High comes and delivers us. It's just that simple. All right? I say shalom.
Maccabeestv, showing unity, bringing forth mysteries of Israelite history, showing and proving who we are biblically, exposing false philosophies, keeping the eyes on the prophecy. Maccabeestv, showing unity, bringing forth mysteries of Israelite history, showing and proving who we are biblically, exposing false philosophies, keeping the eyes on the